Okay. Now it is a fourth question. So while moving with the fourth question, you may see which is the shallowest among the marine environments. Which is the shallowest among the marine environments? It is a question. Okay. So now here you see there are four options, that is neritic, littoral, abyssal and bathyal zone. Okay. So these are the four options given. So now look at this diagram. In this diagram we can see that is pelagic, oceanic, epipelagic, meso, bathy and abyssal. That is with respect to the depth. Here you can see the depth is increasing. It may up to 10,000 meters. It may extend. So here you can see the neritic zone. You can see here. Then there is a littoral zone. Then after sub-littoral, then it is bathyal zone. That is a benthic. The entire area is a benthic zone. Then it is abyssal plain. Then finally it is hadal. That is a very inner portion. So the question is that which is the shallowest? So among them, which is the shallowest? So the answer for this question, that is which is more shallowest here? So you can mark it as littoral zone, because among depth it is considered littoral zone will be the shallowest. Okay, it is not neritic, it is not abyssal and it is not bathyal. You can see from this image. So the shallowest among the marine environment, that is the littoral zone. Okay. Now the next question, among the following the tungsten bearing mineral. Here you can see tungsten bearing mineral. You need to find the tungsten bearing mineral, that is tungsten. As we know the chemical composition of tungsten, it will be represented by W. So we need to find which mineral is having tungsten. Now here I have given the chemical formula for each of these minerals. So in order to answer such questions, we need to study the chemical formula of various minerals. So this all, that is bonite, cassiterite, scheelite and greekonite. So these all are very important minerals as we know about the chemical composition. So bonite is copper sulfate, cassiterite SnO2, scheelite CaWO4. So here you can see the presence of tungsten, that is W. So the most appropriate answer where tungsten is consisting of scheelite. Scheelite consisting of the tungsten. So it's a tungsten bearing mineral, that is scheelite. So scheelite is the appropriate answer for this question. Okay. Then greekonite, that is CDS. Even though we need to consider all these four and also try to remember all the chemical formula of these things, as it is an important question. Okay. So this question you can mark it as an important question. This is an important question which may be frequently asked. Okay. Yes, to the next question. Yes, the host rock of PBZN deposit of Savar region. Now the question is Savar region. So as we know, PB is lead. It is the lead. Okay, it is lead and zinc. Lead and zinc deposit. Savar region is very important. Savar is a district in Rajasthan. Okay. Then it has mainly 3 lead zinc deposit. This Savar region is having mainly 3 regions actually. One is Mochia, that is Mochia. Yes, first is Mochia. Second is Balaria. Second is Balaria. Yes, it is Balaria. And the third is Savarmala. That is Savarmala. So these 3 are the main lead zinc deposit of Savar region. Now the question is the host rock. Which will be the host rock of this lead zinc deposit of Savar? So here we have the answer: quartzite, phyllite, dolomite and gneiss. So, and also this deposit, this lead zinc deposit is an example of an MVT, that is MVT. This is an example of MVT. MVT, as we know, it is Mississippi Valley type deposit. Since it is Mississippi Valley type deposit, and also there is a specialty for this MVT, that is they are epigenetic. This MVT, they are epigenetic. They are epigenetic, and also the next feature is that usually they are consisting as host rock, LST, that is limestone. Then what is next is dolomite is also present. Then sandstone is present, and also marl is also present as host rock, that is limestone, dolomite, sandstone and marl. So these are specialties of MVT, that is Mississippi Valley type deposit. So the Sawa deposit is an example of MVT, since from this knowledge we know that this 4 will be the host rock for an MVT deposit. Now with this knowledge, moving on to these options, we have quartzite. Quartzite is not the answer. Phyllite is not the answer. Dolomite, MVT has dolomite. So the correct option is dolomite. It is not nice. So the host rock of PB zinc deposit of Sawa region is dolomite, since it is a Mississippi Valley type deposit. Okay. Yes. Now it is the 7th question, that is the bituminous coal deposit in India occur in which of the following formations? That is the bituminous coal deposit, not coal deposit, bituminous coal deposit. So here are 4 options given. So all these 4 things that we have already studied. So what we need to consider is that it is not a coal formation, it is specified as bituminous coal. It is specified as bituminous coal. So yes, we consider the first option, that is barren measure formation. As we know, barren measure belongs to Gondwana formation, but what the reason is that here is no coal formation is present. So it is not the answer. There is no coal deposit present, but in these barren measures there is ironstone present. Important, ironstone. What is present is ironstone. Ironstone is present in this barren measures. Ironstone is present, but there is no coal deposit is present. Now the second option is Barakar formation. Now it is Barakar formation. As we know, Barakar coal field, it belongs to the lower to middle Gondwana formation. There it is having the bituminous coal. Barakar formation is having the bituminous coal. Barakar formation is having the bituminous coal. So this will be the appropriate answer for the question, that is having bituminous coal. Bituminous coal is from lower to middle Gondwana formation, that is Barakar formation. Then we consider the other options also, that is Naredi formation. As we know, Naredi formation is not having any coal deposit. Finally, Kudalur formation. Kudalur formation, it has not presence of coal, but it has lignite. Lignite is present in Kudalur. Lignite. That is, which is the lignite present? Neyveli lignite field. That is Neyveli. Neyveli lignite is present. That is lignite formation, not coal formation. So the appropriate answer for bituminous coal deposit in India is Barakar formation. Okay. Now there is a next question, that is identify the plant fossil. Among this, we need to identify the plant fossil. By the way, here I have given the 4 options also for the question. That is, 4 options are given in this. First is Glossopteris, Fenstella, Productus, Sidaris. These are the 4 options given. What we need to do is that we need to identify the plant fossil. So the first option, Glossopteris. Yes, it is Lower Gondwana plant fossil. So this is the answer for the question. That is Lower Gondwana plant fossil, and also it is an index fossil. It is an index fossil in various criteria. It is an index fossil. So Glossopteris is the answer for this question. It is a plant fossil. Then moving on with other options, Fenstella. As we know, Fenstella is an example, or it is Bryosova. It is Bryosova. Next is Productus. It is not a plant fossil. It is a brachipod. It is a brachipod. Then Silaris. Silaris is an echinodermata. Usually it is sea urchin. Silaris is sea urchin. So it is not a plant fossil. So the answer is Glossopteris. Okay.